finding new ways to bring joy into your life.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for your daily dose of inspiration and positivity. The quote of the day today: instead of trying to find someone who makes you happy, be someone who makes you happy. It's all from within. All comes from within. The power has always been with you. Whenever I say that, I think of Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. The power has always been with you. Speaking of Dorothy, I just read a book called Finding Dorothy, which is about the wife of the author during the making of The Wizard of Oz, and her being at the studio and talking to Judy Garland and some of the cast members, and her quest to try to make sure that the movie follows the book and does it justice. It's very interesting, and I believe it's historical fiction, but a lot of what is written did actually happen. So read the notes, the author notes at the end, and she explains to you what is fact and what she took a little leeway with. Very good book. Very good book. Yesterday was a good day. I had my first peppermint mocha of the season, and I was blasting Christmas music. I drove to PA from my home base of the Jersey Shore to get my hair done. I still have not found a new hairdresser here in New Jersey. I did have an issue when I got there. I apparently went on the wrong day. They were able to find someone to do my hair. It all worked out, but it just reinforces why I need to find somebody closer to home to do my hair, because if I drive down the street 10 minutes and there's some sort of mix-up with the appointments, I can just go home and come back when necessary. However, my ride to PA takes about an hour and a half. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get on that and find a hairdresser here in New Jersey. I have a recommendation. I just have to call and make the appointment. But, you know, it's like the initial, and they have to make sure that they get the color right and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm going to have to just, do it. Just do it. But I don't really mind the trip to PA because, we all love our cars, don't we? Isn't there just something about being in your car? And since I don't drive somewhere to work every day, I don't spend a lot of time in my car anymore. So I kind of miss it. You're there with your music and you've got your coffee or your peppermint mocha and you're blasting your music and you're taking in all the scenes. I had to tell you, the fall foliage, boy, it's gone. Gone. It's like one day it's a beautiful ride. The next day everything is dead. But it was a great ride. And I really enjoyed my peppermint mocha. I've got the bug now. We have a Target with a Starbucks inside. And that's really the only place I can get a peppermint mocha around here. And the line there is always insane. But the line where I went yesterday was insane, too. That was a drive-through, thank goodness, because it had started to rain, and I just didn't want to get out of the car. Because not only was it raining, but it was cold. It's freezing out there today, people. Freezing. So there was about 6 or 7 cars in front of me at Starbucks when I went through the drive-through. Yeah, it took a while. But you know what? Worth it. Totally worth it. It's these little joys throughout the day that bring you happiness. Speaking of joys and things that bring you happiness, it's Mickey Mouse's birthday today. Happy birthday to Mickey. Isn't that awesome? I don't know how old he is. And I am remiss in doing my homework, am I not? I should know how old Mickey Mouse is. He's old. I'm going to stay with that. He is old. You know what? Let me just check real quick. I'm going to ask the Google, because Google knows everything. Let's see. How old is Mickey Mouse? Oh, they didn't get the how old. How old is Mickey Mouse? Oh, they can't get how old is Ken. All right. Sorry, people. I tried. First appearance, 1928. So we're going to go with almost 100 years old. Let's say 92. All right. So it's Mickey Mouse's birthday. So I wanted to hear from you about your favorite Disney movie. And, you know, unfortunately, Mickey doesn't really have a lot of big-time movies, right? I mean, he's been in some movies, but as the mascot, he's not in any of the super popular ones, right? So Connie says, Cinderella, I love the birds and the mice. I love how they dress her. Isn't that so cute? Marcy agrees, Cinderella. Laurie says, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, hi-ho, hi-ho. And Sue agrees with Laurie. She says, one girl with 7 guys who adore her. Oh, yeah. Michelle says, that's a tough one. I'll have to go with Lilo and Stitch. I'm actually a little surprised by that. I really would have figured that she would have said the Beauty and the Beast. That being my sister, and I know that she was a huge, huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. Lisa says the original Aladdin with Robin Williams. So good. And Kevin says the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So there's some of your favorites. My favorite, not mentioned. If you've listened to me at all, this is not going to come as a surprise to you. My favorite is The Lion King. So I dug up a little list of the most popular Disney movies. And the top 5. Number 1, The Lion King. I don't think that's a big surprise. Number 2 is Bambi. A little surprising to be number 2. Number 3, Beauty and the Beast. And number 4 and 5, I'm a little surprised about. Number 4 is Pinocchio. And number 5 blows me away. Never seen it. I think a lot of times people forget this is a Disney movie too. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. 5th most popular Disney movie ever. It came out back in the 90s. I may have to watch that this season. I don't know. It's kind of dark. They kidnap Santa. I read a little synopsis of it. And, you know, it's just not my thing. And that's why I have not seen it as of yet. But maybe we'll watch it this year. My husband has probably seen it. I'm going to guess that he has. He's watched a lot of movies in his lifetime. And he kind of digs that kind of stuff. So I'll have to chat with him later to see if he has indeed seen it. And since we have Disney Plus, just occurred to me, Disney Plus. The live action of Beauty and the Beast was supposed to be available on Disney Plus in October. It is now November. I think I'm going to have to dig that up. I actually watched like a bootleg of that on the television when it first came out, which was terrible. It was just a terrible, terrible rendition. I could barely see. So I am looking forward to seeing that. Like I said, Beauty and the Beast did make it. We saw Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. It was one of my favorite shows. What else have I seen on Broadway that's Disney? I saw Aladdin. I wasn't crazy about Aladdin. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. Not one of my favorites. Lion King, I saw. Very, very good. Obviously. I think that's it for the Disney. So on to the blog post for today. Finding new ways to bring joy into your life. I posted a picture of me on a boat. Yeah, that's obviously me doing something I love. And if you followed me at all, you know I'm obsessed with boats. I love being on boats more than anything. I don't have a boat, so when I get a chance to get on one, I'm so, so grateful. I am heck bent on getting our very own boat, Joe. For now, though, I will take any ride I can get. But does that mean I should only pursue all things boat? Of course not. We should always be open to new activities and interests. One day it could be something that changes your whole life. Sound a little far-fetched? Let me explain. I recently took up pickleball. I love it. I'm not bad at it. I'm not great at it, but I can see my progress week by week. It's also introducing me to a whole new group of people. I've made some friends at my local pickleball hangout that I would have never met otherwise. I've recently met 2 women, and they could become lifelong friends. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I will start grabbing some drinks with these ladies and invite them over to dinner. Maybe our husbands will hit it off and we start hanging out together all the time. Maybe we have similar interests when it comes to travel and we start taking vacations together. Maybe this new hobby will lead to a lifelong friendship. And this is all a bonus to doing something that I already love. But if I had never tried pickleball, I would have never discovered a new hobby that I enjoy and potentially miss out on a new friendship, one that could be life-changing. It's so beneficial to keep looking for new interests and activities. We seem to think at a certain age that we know what we like and stop exploring new options, and that is when we get stuck. We should always be open to bringing new things into our lives. And yes, it's even better if these things take you out of your comfort zone. A group of us all started playing pickleball at the same time last summer. We were all pretty bad. Then a bunch of ladies started taking lessons this summer. I hurt my ankle. I was out of commission for most of the summer. I'm now back and feeling a little behind of the rest of them. I don't mind too much because I am improving and I really try. As an aside, there can be some dynamics you aren't crazy about in these group situations, like not feeling like you're not good enough. These ladies are, for the most part, very understanding and welcoming of, we're all getting together to just have fun. It's not about the competition. But don't let other people get you down. For example, there is a particular woman that seems to be pretty hard on me for some reason. She tends to mock me, make fun of me. Yes, it seems I am being singled out. Now, I'm a smartass. I love to rile people up for fun, but this doesn't seem like fun. It just seems mean. Frankly, it kind of pisses me off. It makes me not want to play when this person is around. But you know what? I'm not going to let her stop me from doing something I love. I want to play as often as possible, and if she is in the group, so be it. She can continue to make her remarks, and I will handle it as I see fit at the time, but I refuse to allow anyone to dampen my desire to play. But keep looking for new ways to occupy your time. Try new games, online and off. Give a different genre of music a go. Go see plays and movies you think you may not be interested in. Some of the 2 of my favorite movies that I didn't watch for a long time because I thought I wouldn't like them. One, Harry Potter. Love Harry Potter. And Pirates of the Caribbean. I just definitely didn't think that was my kind of movie. And the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is such a good movie. So, keep an open mind. Also, look for gatherings and groups in your neighborhood. It's so easy now with Facebook for things you may like. In my neighborhood alone, we have a book club, a game night group, a bunko group, and I even saw people getting together to learn knitting. There's a group for everything, honestly. Just start exploring. Google games to play at home or physical activity for people in your age group. Check out some online games that may be fun. Just explore. The more you have in your life, the more you get to enjoy. Wouldn't it be great if you have so many hobbies and interests that you have to take turns just in order to fit them all in? It's always better to have too many options than not enough. That's my opinion anyway. So what are you interested in? What gets you excited? What are you waiting for? Get going. It is hump day. Do a search today that will help give you ideas on some new activities you can try. Or research how you can get started on an interest you've had for a while but have been putting off, like maybe horseback riding or taking swing dance lessons. If you like what you hear on the Hopefulist, please tell a friend. Spread the word. The more, the merrier. So go on out there and have a badass day. You know, I'm here cheering you on.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.